What's up, Taurus? Let's see what the week ahead looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placements. You guys could have been born on the 26th. It's currently 426. Okay, there's something about the number 26. You could be 26. It could be your favorite number. 2 and 6 makes 8. You could be going through some sort of karmic cycle as well. Or you have money coming in for you this week, okay? All right, you guys start off with the Strength card for this week. You've got the 5 of Swords, got the Hierophant, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, and then at the bottom you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Sun, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, quick, make haste is what I'm hearing. You guys are going to be encountering a tower moment here, whether this is this week or in the next couple of weeks, in the coming weeks is what I'm hearing. It's going to put you in your head about something. You are going to have to disappoint someone. You're going to have to let something or someone go, or you're going to have to give somebody like some sort of bad news is what it feels like. You're going to have to put in a 2-week notice. You're going to have to move. Like there's something here that happens where you're just like, damn, like, I really have to cut this off, okay? So you're definitely going to be like letting someone down, but again, you kind of need to be in hermit mode at this time, okay? So I feel like some of you guys, that is going to be the tower, right? To have to make a decision to let somebody down. So I'm hearing good luck. But outside of that, Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. You have beautiful things coming in for you guys, okay? So what you have to let go of, if you have to let go of people, then those people weren't worthy of being in your energy anyways. And I know that like that's such a harsh statement, but it's the truth, okay? We as humans, unhealed, right? We tend to trauma bond. We tend to think that, you know, by allowing people to be themselves, whether it's good or bad, right? It doesn't matter how it makes you feel. You're like, if these people treat you a certain kind of way, that's on them, but you're like trying to be overly understanding. It just feels like you need to kind of learn that lesson that your worth is just as much as everybody else's, okay? So again, it's like if you have to let people go, those people weren't worthy of being in your energy to begin with, okay? If you're having to leave a job, that job was a dead-end job anyways. So it just feels like there's a little bit of a realization that needs to happen here because you have really, really good things. And again, like it's true. Most people can't come with you, especially if you've been doing the work, whether you've been, you know, healing all this time, whether you've been doing the spiritual work, whether you've been physically working on something, right? Your money, yourselves, your minds, you're being educated. But it just feels like you've got nothing but good, abundant energy that's coming in and not everybody can come with you, okay? So in a way, like the Tower is a good card because it is always a blessing in disguise. It allows you to kind of get it right. Right? So it's like when these foundations, these false foundations, they fall, it's making room for you to like start over, go to the drawing board. Okay, how can I make it different? How do I invite good quality people into my life? How do I invite good money to come into my life? Sustainable money. So that's what this is about, okay? You have nothing but good times coming in. I feel like by summer, a lot will have happened between now and like Leo season. To where you're really going to see the difference, okay? Whether you're going to be looking healthier, actually healthier, whether you're going to have more money, it's just the wheel is turning right now in your favor. And I feel like this is for all Taurus placements, okay? So be happy you're a Taurus in one way or another, okay? The Strength card, you guys could be focusing on working out this week, okay? Some of you guys are in the gym. You're trying to get ready for summer. Speaking of summer, right? Some of you guys are changing the way that you look. You're changing the way that you eat. You're really, really determined here, okay? I've used this analogy before, but you're the bull right now that sees the red. You're charging towards that. You have a goal. There's something here that you want, whether that is a physical change, whether that's a mental change, whether that's, you know, whatever that is to you guys. You have a goal right now. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you're just focusing on one thing. You could be focusing on other things, but it just feels like there's this one main thing. Whether that's, you're like, I'm going to get a car by summer. I'm going to get a 6-pack by summer. I'm going to get a girl or a guy by summer. You're unstoppable at this point, okay? You're already in motion. So a lot of you guys are putting in the time and the effort to make something happen here. And I do see that to be a continuation this week. I don't see you letting up on your discipline. I don't see you letting up into distractions here. So I do feel like you guys are genuinely going to see some results this week that you're going to be really happy about, okay? Five of Swords, I feel like you're cutting out the nonsense. You're cutting out people. You could be very dismissive this week as well. You could just be ignoring phone calls, not really talking to certain people, maybe just keeping to yourself, okay? So I do feel like you're just kind of like cutting out the chatter. Again, this is about minimizing distractions. So if that one friend calls that you know loves to talk your ear off for hours, you're like, dude, I got a project I need to work on. Like I really so you like really start to focus on that, okay? Other than that, you could have some competition in something that you are currently going towards, right? Like I said, you have a goal. So if you guys are currently like applying for certain positions, there are people out there that want what you want. They do have some pretty good experience, but I do see you being the victor at the end of the day. So you could be hearing about some sort of opportunity that's being offered to you as well, okay? So I feel like this week is about, I'm hearing missed opportunities. I think the best way, I guess, to kind of counter that is to just be as present as possible. It's okay if you're like chasing after a dream, but it's like ultimately don't forget to be present because you could be missing out on opportunities and having to go like full circle anyways, okay? So just be mindful, but I do see opportunities coming in and I feel like they are yours. With the Hierophant here, you guys are in your own energy right now. Like I said, you're staying committed. You're 10 toes down. And I feel like even if you have a shred of doubt at the top, it says doubt there, right? I feel like you could have people that doubt what you're doing. There's people that don't understand what it is that you're going towards. Maybe your methods are very unorthodox, right? They're just not, you're not linear about whatever this is. So you're just like doing what you need to do, doing what's best for you. And I feel like you're being unapologetic about it as well. But I do see you committed to this. I do see you sticking it out. I do see you ignoring your haters or cutting them out with that Five of Swords. But I do see good things coming in. You can also be signing a new contract this week. Whether this is like renewing a lease, maybe you're getting a lease, maybe you have a new lease on life. But whatever this is, I feel like you guys are genuinely going to be pretty stern and clear about whatever this is. So you guys could be making like business deals or agreements or something like that here this week. With the Queen of Wands here, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or have this placement. I feel like you guys are looking really good. Now, if you're not single and you're dating someone, I see you like really wanting to commit to this person. There's someone that you're highly attracted to. And they could be really attracted to you as well. Okay. I think, so it says she devil up here, right? I feel like if you're attracted to somebody, male or female, you like that they have like this feistiness to them, right? But at the same time, they're really like sweet and they're really caring, but you love the feistiness as well. So there's something here that you're entertained by. Outside of looks, there's something like there's some sort of personality trait here that someone has and you love it. You love that they're sarcastic. You love that they have just like dry sense of humor or something like that. There's like dark comedy is what I'm getting here. So it just feels like you guys are really into somebody, not only for their looks, but like for their brain, for who they are as a person. So I see you wanting to like lock this down for sure. Okay. Outside of that, if you guys are focusing on some sort of glow up, I see you guys really being happy with that. Like I said earlier with that strength card, it's like you are going to be seeing some sort of like progress here this week that's going to make you feel confident. It's going to make you feel good about yourself. I feel like people could be telling you like, oh, you're losing weight, or oh, great haircut. Oh, you trimmed your beard. Like what you're doing this week is noticeable. Okay. And so I feel like you're really catching people's eyes. You could be catching people off guard as well. Five of Wands, you're kind of like, you could be having some sort of internal struggle here this week. You know what this feels like? Like if you're on a diet and a part of you is like, just one cheat meal. And the other one's like, no, like we've been working really hard. Like, no, don't you dare. So there's something tempting that's coming in for you guys this week. Whether you're on a diet or not, it still feels tempting because you are at odds with yourself, okay? So I feel like you could be trying to talk yourself out of doing something. This could be like drinking. This could be like overeating, overindulging. This could be something at work, like just trying not to, like you're biting your tongue, okay? So you're definitely at odds with yourself. You could even express your frustration to like a friend. Someone here could straighten you out this week. you're like, I can't take it, this, that, and the other, and like all of a sudden like someone like slaps you. Well, not literally, hopefully not. Someone's just like, stop it, like get it together, okay? So I feel like if you have a meltdown this week, you're gonna have like a really close friend around you to like put you in your place and like make you realize that it's not as bad as you think it is. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.